Me? Gongaga. Hi. Ooh, that's going in a lot. I need to turn that down. Hello, hello, hi, hello, hi. I didn't mean to jump scare you all of a sudden. Hold on. Speaking, words. Speaking, words. That should do it. Hi. Hope you're all having a wonderful afternoon. Or night. Or morning. Or whenever you're watching this. I don't know. Anyways. Time for more of this. But first... this. Gotta spin the wheel, find out what it lands on, and just pick it. So, yeah. Let's see what we get this time. Okay, we are getting a Lokiceratops. This is a weird one. I don't know if this is a newer dinosaur that was discovered, but a friend of mine found out this existed. And she told me about it. So I decided, hey, let's put it on the wheel, and we are going to do that now. But first I gotta actually look up what a Lokiceratops even is. So... oh, okay, 5 more? Okay. How's this? Sorry, I was looking at the thing. Hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello. Try not to get it in the red, that's the big issue here. I'm so glad I have this Scarlet Solo now, because now I can just turn this knob and just kind of keep twisting and fiddling with it until it's good. And I will wait until you say it's good before I do anything else, because it's a little annoying to have to fiddle with this thing all night. Okay, good. Perfect, good. I will leave it where it is. Anyways. Yeah, let's go. I got the microphone at the right level. It's beautiful. Yes, and I'm actually coming through both ears this time, which was not a thing last time. Unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna look up this Lokiceratops thing. That's hope they're all doing good. Yes. All ears. Yep, all ears. Yep, even the secret fourth one they'll tell you about. Oh, yeah, I'll turn that down. Sorry. Alright, that should be... how's that? Try to... still working up the kinks here. How's this? Is good? Can you hear me just fine? Is it everything good? As I sit here and discuss my thoughts on the Lokiceratops, which admittedly kind of looks like a standard Triceratops, but it has a little extra doodads up on the frill. You'll see what I mean when I get these pictures. Although, okay, what have we got? Hey. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll leave it like this, and if yeah. Yeah, most of the music I'm planning on having will generally be quiet, but it's good to know. But yeah, I gotta find some pictures I can use to create this thing. No, that's just actual marble, Loki. We don't want that. That's not what we're here for. That said, though, that's a pretty good picture of the front. And here's a picture from the side. Yeah, you'll see what I mean, but I think I'm starting to get why this thing was called a Lokiceratops. But yeah. I don't need this.
Stank
Just gotta...
Fox made this.
Yeah, I had to. You know,
This.
what better way to start the stream, you know? Just a little gongaga here and there. Trying to find some good pictures. I found this really good one. Found a picture by Ineptosaurus of a side view of this thing. Now I gotta find a good view of the front, because that's gonna be the important bit. Alright, here we go. I just gotta get the folder set up real quick, and I will be good to go. Here's the front. Yeah, I think I'll also follow this, where is it? Here we go. That's this general rep from a website called All That's Interesting. Yeah. I don't know why that was hard to say. Anyhow. Okay, yeah, here's one of them. This picture here from All That's Interesting. This one from a guy named Ineptosaurus. Yeah, Ineptosaurus. And this picture. Well, it's a cropped version of this, but it's from the Colorado State University. That's the one. Yeah. Just gotta get those in here, and then we'll get started. There it is. Go. Get this lined up here, because this is pretty much perfect for what I wanted in terms of shape and the perspective and all that. Just need to get that lined up, and you can kind of sort of see, I guess, why this thing was called a Lokiceratops. Get this up here. This lined up with the x-axis, because that's generally how I like to do things. Hello, Cactus! Yes, I am doing a dino. I am doing, specifically, a Lokiceratops, which I've never heard of until recently, so it's news to me. This front picture from Columbia State University. I can get a nice big look at those, these horns, but also these up here. Kind of shove this back. And along that same line, I'm just going to grab this general reference picture here from All That's Interesting. I don't know who drew it originally. I could go back and check really quick. Actually, I think I'll do that now. Just why not? Who did thing? Sergei Krasovsky from the Museum of Evolution. There we go. Just have all those labeled, so I know which one's which. Alright. It is time. The cube has been unleashed. And if I've learned anything from my Dialga one from last week, I need to... Actually, no, no cube this time. Yes, I hope you're doing well too, Cactus. I don't know if I said that before, but in case I didn't, there it is. I hope you're doing well. So, circle. 8'll do. Nothing too fancy here. So first things first, I'm gonna start by just making a really big potato with this general body shape here. Just a big old blocky potato. That's kind of how this looks right now. It's down some, tilt it. I'll add more cuts as I go. Little loop cuts here and there. Just to help shape this thing out more and more. And then merge this to the center, that'll be the tail there. Right now, I am just shaping the body here, kind of getting ready to make the neck, and also leaving room for the legs to kind of get sent out through here. Now I start working on the neck. There we are. Just a general starting point. Also, hi Ricky, hello! Oh, I just realized. Couldn't see half of it. Whoops. My bad. But yeah, Ricky, I am doing a Lokiceratops, which is this old thing. It's apparently a newer dinosaur that was discovered. It's got big old horns up here and down here, so it's probably where they got the name from. So I think now I'll start doing the legs really quick, which... Oh, actually, before I do that... Auto mirror. Save myself half the work. Just kind of get these shaped enough to where it'll kind of start having the old... sort of that standard roundish shape going down. clipping has returned. Now these center points will mesh again. I can just turn these into circles and start forming proper legs out of these.
I am the disease. Hello.
Oh hey! Surprise guest, hello Sharp. How you doing?
Was I pulled in here, or?
No? I get you. I didn't even notice you come in. I was busy working on this.
I was,
You can stick around if you want. Huh?
came back. I guess somebody in the press started pushed me in here.
Probably. Hold on. I think... I don't know if the music is louder than you are right now.
Could be.
Yeah. I know I had a thing where I had Discord on its own channel and VLC on its own channel, and Discord was just louder than VLC by default, but then I changed it out for whatever reason. I don't know why I did. Might want to go back to doing that, though. Yeah, okay.
Stank Fox
Darn.
made this.
Hold on.
This.
Oh no, the music's louder than me. Oh!
Yeah, that's. I was worried about that.
This.
Gay.
I could, I'll try that. There we go. I'm gonna do something really scuffed. Hold on.
Scuffed.
Yes.
I'm too quiet. There'll never be.
I know,
Die.
it's big sad. I will try to fix.
Big hit. Big
Okay,
hit.
this-
Eat the...
Maybe this?
Hmm?
Maybe this'll do?
Aha!
By 10, yeah.
Hoorah!
Okay, you're a little
Aha,
loud.
ya, ba.
There we go.
I'm
Yeah, that
up
should do it.
by 10,
Decibels.
uh,
Yeah. Basically make the...
Dinas.
There we go, that fixed it. Yay! I fix.
Hey, look,
I fixed
it's the jackalope.
Yeah, Shy's here. She was the first one in chat, actually.
Here, Shy, have a head of lettuce. I don't think Como uses ducking, do you, hon?
I don't remember. I'll have to look. I might. I remember setting something up like it after you showed me, but I don't know if I still have that enabled or not. I don't remember at all. I don't know. I've been kind of messing with my own audio stuff as well. Let me. Should be fine. Exactly. Shy. We love technical difficulties around here.
Technical difficulties. Oh!
I mean, If you want to talk,
Fuck.
if you want to talk technical difficulty, look at the Dialga stream. That was a mess and a half.
Dialga. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, the one where I was only coming out the right ear for some reason. Because I say for some reason. Because I didn't turn on the thing that allows my microphone to be read, to have input in stereo. Or whatever it was. That whole thing.
Whoa.
Let's say, these look a little too scrawny. Especially for such a big dino. It's been a while since I modeled a big lizard. I think the last time I did it was way back when I did some Dragon Twister models for the Steam Workshop. Just because I rediscovered the show and liked it, so I wanted to recreate some of the dirts in it. So now... how are the toes looking? They just kind of come out around the thing. Around the base of the... What the fuck is do that? That is true. Liking and subbing will help a lot. It'll even make the funny sub menu glow for a second. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know what I got this bit. Just gonna do one normal. It's not gonna be. Actually, no. Individual. I can get the individual footsies. There we go. So what are you up to right now, hon? Understandable.
I was drinking some cane sugar cola.
Nice.
I like it when soda came in the old glass bottles, and it was largely made from like cane sugar. There are like these off brands that still make cane sugar soda, which I like cane sugar soda.
Yeah. Glad they're still selling it at least. I don't think I've had... Not that I can remember anyways, but I don't think I've had too many sodas that were made with cane sugar. As opposed to just the usual fructose stuff. Yes. Have fun with putting out the washing, Shy. Actually, that reminds me. Speaking of pushing things, I got to post this to a thing, Blue Sky, that let everyone there know that it's watching, and then have all of them look at it and go, okay, cool, and then move on with their lives. Because that's what most people do. There we go. we go. Some big old stoppers there. Actually, not gonna chain smooth just yet. Of course, Shy. Where do you think the name came from? From the heck. We like to have fun around here. I don't know why those were separated like that. Here we go. Right here. There you go, Shark. I realized, oh yeah, you probably can't actually see what I'm doing. So I amended that for you. You're welcome. Wee. So there's the legs, for the most part. I'll revisit them in a bit, depending on how I feel later, but for now. Move on here. I will move this upside, make her fail more. So, how to tackle this thing? I think I'll just make the head, and then I'll just kind of add the frill, and then all the horns will be separate objects. Sounds about right. Could be, so far. Just like this, kind of around there, that's where the end of the head would be. Scooch this up, same with this. Slide these down somewhat so that the jaw has somewhere to disconnect from. That little bit in the beak there. Reel these in, make it look more beak-like. Why do these keep getting disconnected? I might be hitting a hotkey by accident. No biggie though. have some, so it's a bit rounder. Gonna move those there, but not combine them just yet. It's like this shaped up one. There we go, that's the mouth area done. Well, it's mostly, I still need to film the insides. Yeah, just how to do that. There we go. There we go. Just kind of filled out that beak some. In fact, I'm gonna start smoothing it out because I'm gonna start marking sharp. That way, you kind of see the edge there of the thing. Okay, Lucians, that's the song that I should probably remove later. Keep forgetting the name, but now I have it, so future me. There it is. There's the culprit. So, yeah. Anyhow. Now for the big ol' frill. I think actually before then, I kinda need to settle some of these details like this like the little thorny bit coming out the side. No biggie, just take this. Actually, was it point outward like this? Yeah, kind of. It just kind of stuck out the side mostly. There we go. Got the little side horn things. Actually, I could get away with just having this be a separate object entirely. Save on the triangles and all that. There we go. You doing anything, hon?
Typing to a friend.
Neat.
Me. Thirsty, gonna get a glass of water.
You do that. Quench your thirst. Actually, I should do that too. I wish Twitch redeems, or some kind of similar system of Twitch redeems, were on YouTube. We'd have a lot of fun with those. Put some silly stuff in there for you to mess with. But alas, we cannot have that because silly. Actually, I could go one step further. More optimization. Play. There we go. Save on them triangles because I'm trying to make this at least. Yeah, trying to make this low poly, which means saving on resources where I can. Looks about the same anyhow, so not a big deal. Nah, no difference there. So last big challenge, the big ol' frill. I think I'll split this up some. Give myself a little more room to work. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make this a little more interesting. I'm gonna put the statistics up so I can see how many triangles this thing actually has. 315. Not bad. I don't think there's any specific limit to low poly stuff. I've seen 1K thrown around. I've seen someone say they're willing to go up to 2K and call that low poly. I tend to aim around like the 1,000, 1,500 range at most. But, you know, as long as it looks chunky and something out of an older game, then you know what? I think that slides. Not really much of a major issue there. Yep. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna make the frill its own object. Makes it easier on everybody, including myself. Actually, I should make this a separate object from now. No, it doesn't. I don't mess with the base body at all. There we go. Save another. It's now looks like it kind of curves back, but there's a bit of a divot here. I'll worry about that later.
Impermanent. It's for right now. It is impermanent. It's for right now.
Get up off the floor, let's party now.
Hold these back some, make that tail more defined. Actually, I should get these references out of the same collection as the Lokiceratops. There we go.
It is impermanent. It's for right now. It is impermanent. It's for right now. It's for right now. For right now.
There we go. Now I can just turn off all the references at once if I need to. Just gonna get a look at it. Actually, looking at it now, it feels like a teensy bit flat. Inside it should be pulled out some. There we go. Adjusted those. Slightly better side profile now.
No one tell me
Let's throw up some. behind the polygon count already, but that's fine. Hey, welcome back, Shy. I just saw you. Some funny stuff happened while putting out my washing. Oh. I mean, here to share with the rest of the class, or not? Make a little extra adjustment actually. Up here. This down. And just to get rid of those N-gons. There and there. Beautiful. There we go. I'll read this out. When putting out my washing, everyone telling me it's fine, it won't rain, even though I was like, I have a feeling. Lo and behold, I put out half my washing, and it starts raining on me. Love that accidental precognition, or, I don't know, funny feelings. I don't know, whatever. Also, Sharpie there.
Yeah.
Shy apparently sent you a GIF.
Yes, I saw it.
Did you like it?
Hmm.
Can mean a lot of things. Be more specific. I
Just
guess that is a
specific
little more
enough.
specific. I'm
I
gonna
can't
assume.
I can't say what it is on stream. It's funny.
Okay. Well, he liked it. That's all you need to know, Shy. Yeah, I'm just making the big old frill here. Next up, the two big ol' honkers up here. And actually, I could get away with doing this. That point up there. its eyes are gonna be a little, like, around here-ish. There we go. It's gonna be on the inside, so we need to have the face there. There we go. Guess I'll make those triangles too, because why not? Save some room. In terms of shape, I think I'm almost done. I just gotta figure out how to do, you know, these big ol' honkers. These are the little horns up top, which I'll probably just do these again. And then just kind of line the outsides of the frill with little more horny bits. And the yeah, time to get the bonk stick. Yes, I'm sure this thing would greatly appreciate it.
Oh yes, that's my shit.
See, Ricky agrees. Actually, I don't think this needs to be here. I can just kind of tilt this, move it down. There you go. It's looking more natural already. Yeah, I like this song too, Lines. Just that one little.
Oh yeah, that's my shit.
That's why I keep it on the playlist. Just that one little moment. I love it. You did a good job with it, Ricky. There's a reason to keep this song on the playlist too. You'll see it in a bit. There it is. Get gnomed. Alright. I agree on that. I should probably just keep it like that. Have some room for the little stubby boys over here. I wonder, actually, this might be... Ooh, this could be a thing where texture painting comes in and saves the day. Hold on. Because why would I need to worry about modeling them in 3D when I could just draw them out in 2D? Yeah. Good thinking, me. Sharp Q is a dino. Well, I mean, he's got the bulk for it.
Why am I a Triceratops?
You're not. This is a Lokiceratops. You can tell because he's got an extra set of horns up here. I don't know, what dinosaur would you envision yourself as if you had to come up with one?
Dinosaur.
I mean, yeah, the Lokiceratops horns are pretty orange on the picture. But they're also kind of brown. They're kind of like... They start kind of a tan color, like the rest of the body, but then it kind of extends out to a dark black color, or dark gray, something like that. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with when I end up texturing this thing. But until then... Actually, to give me some space in the after this thing. Just, how to get that fun part started. There we go. Should probably name all this, huh? So now... Yeah, the shiny version, yeah. Like... Yeah, you just catch a lot of these, but then every once in a while you run into all of these. With the green orang. Alright, now, I have got to do a thing where I take this and just kind of line it up all over the rest of the dino, all around the frill. How you holding up, Sharp?
Yee.
Yee. That's what I like to hear. the basic idea is that I lay out all these planes, draw a sprite on top of them, and they will just make up all the different little horns on the frill. Oh, well, that's not supposed to, happen. No biggie. Just keep those. Make a new set and bring it there. There we go. That ought to do it.
Oh, good.
Hope the messaging goes well, Shy. So these two can have their own spots up here. These here, I think it's safe to say I'm pretty much at the UV mapping stage, because I've done all the modeling. I think this is very good for these. This ought to move to the corner down here. I don't see it taking up that much space. Just sort of a preliminary placement of things.
Try so hard to be open with the things I can be open with. And that I feel comfortable being hurting a little bit, like emotionally.
And then I should mark these. Just do some seam marking. That way I know which part is meant to go where and such. Why? Alright, before I move on any further, I am going to be right back. I'm gonna check on something. I'll be back soon. Yeah. I realized I forgot to update the thing, so there was just no audio whatsoever there. Bleh. My bad.
Lame.
I know. I'm a terrible speaker.
Lame. Yeah, you're
I'm
bad.
awful. I should
Bad
quit
at,
now.
bad at your job, Stinky. You'll never learn to tap dance.
Alright, get these references out of here for now. I can figure out what I have left to actually map and what I can leave alone. Hey, feeling sharp.
Tired.
Oh. Rough day or what?
It's more like you never really have the energy to do anything after you come home from work.
Fair enough.
There's like so this isn't like any other shift. A full 40-hour work week is what most jobs will have you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most jobs won't go beyond that because in accordance with the law, at least as far as the US is concerned, more than 40 hours, you have to pay that person overtime.
Right.
Which means the wage they would have made for a singular hour and then add half of that for every extra hour.
Let's see.
Overtime, you make quite a bit of money. It's a pretty penny, especially if you were already like a low wage worker to begin with. If you get overtime, whoo, that's a world of difference.
Yes, well, I imagine you would be with all the extra hours put in just to get it.
Yeah. But a 40-hour work week, that's every time you go into work, you're there for 8 hours. Now, there are jobs that make you work longer. So, like, instead of 8 hours Monday through Friday, it could be 12 hours. And they make you work, like, what is it, like 3 days and then a half shift for 12 hours? Like, or they just bite the bullet and they pay you all that overtime, but that's extremely rare.
Right. And I imagine most companies wouldn't really want to do that very often.
No, you'd be bleeding your coffers into like multiple employees if you did that. And some companies rake up to around like, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of employees. And you got to think, the reason people don't discuss wages is each and every single one probably has a different hourly wage.
Mm-hmm.
For different and variable reasons. And if they knew how much their other coworkers were making, they would either want to be paid the same amount or bring it to their coworkers' attention, hey, I'm making more than you.
Yeah, and that's probably not a good feeling to have.
Not as an employer.
Yeah.
Big.
Because now you realize, oh shit, well now the rest of them know. Now I have to pay everybody the same amount, otherwise they're gonna get mad. Which, honestly, fair enough. Like, I'd be kind of pissed too if yeah.
Well, why do you think most jobs hate unions? They're forced to the negotiation table, having to negotiate the wage of every employee that's in the union.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 times out of 10, everyone in the union is getting paid the same amount, and it's a fairly sizable wage with benefits. Employers Hate that.
Yeah, because it means less money for them and more money for the people actually doing the thing.
Less money for the shareholders. Now, see, the funny thing is the CEO has a fiducial responsibility to any and all shareholders that hold stake in the company. So, if the company goes under, they have to return your investment. There's laws that essentially secure your investment. But lesser corporates? No. They just get to leave the business on a severance package, which is that golden parachute they're always telling you about.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Mm-hmm. So when we say workers' rights, we're absolutely not talking about corporate, because corporate largely are the perpetrators of those workers' rights violations. Talking about grunt labor.
Yep.
The labor were people not doing it, then the gears of society wouldn't turn. Like, if you've ever heard the expression, it's a thankless job, but someone's got to do it, it's usually pertaining to a job that sucks ass, but it's like really important that someone takes the responsibility to do it.
Yeah.
So a long time ago, we had, I'd say it's right after or during the women's suffrage movement, we had like a massive labor movement. And all the way back in like the early 1900s, U.S. workers of the Industrial Revolution essentially decided, hey, so we actually like want to work decent and reasonable hours, and we want to be able to eat lunch while we're at work, and we want decent pay. So just remember, when we're talking about workers' rights, we're talking about the people that are the least acknowledged in our society. Those who, I would say, from a surface glance, don't seem that important, but they're extremely crucial pillars in the mechanisms of our society. And what's more important to tug on your heartstrings, a lot of those people are potentially your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, brother, sister, you name it. Or your best friend. I've made a few friends every once in a while at work. And a lot of those people either got laid off or left the company that I'm currently at for better jobs. But I still talk to them. They don't... That's the thing. People don't cease to exist just because they're no longer in the same environment as you. That's the beautiful thing about making friends or like finding a community you actually belong in. It doesn't just vanish.
Yeah, they stick around. They have their own thing going on, and you know, let's join it on.
If I honestly had to give a hot take, I think that's the thing that at times for people has made internet relationships feel lesser. Because when we talk about friendships online, right? It's a few clicks and the friendship is over.
Yeah.
It's a month's worth of missed messages and you just think that person doesn't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah. Or you end up with the old, hey, let's play a game next week. Okay, see you then. Or see you tomorrow, or whatever. Offline for 9 years. You know, stuff like that.
Bruh, yeah,
too.
that kind of crap. That doesn't happen with people in real life unless they die.
Yeah.
So, like, quite literally, that air of mystique, that kind of talk behind your back, drama-oriented, won't say their true thoughts about you, constantly paranoid bullshit, just... It exists with people, don't get me wrong. There are always going to be those people that, like, peer over the fence and try to create drama. But I think it's actually easier to do online than it is to do in real life. In real life, any one person in that circle can have a change of heart, and they'll just tell you everything Edna's been saying about you behind your back. They'll be like, hey, you're a nice person. This wasn't right. This is what they've been saying about you. And I'm done with this person.
Yeah, that can happen. I've had it happen to me, actually. Yeah, it is very much a real thing. That happens. Alright, I'm just gonna export these to these. Now I know where they are when I actually get the text training, which will be coming very soon, actually.
It's actually something I love about human interaction. And it was like... I don't know, it was kind of a life lesson for me. If you just step out of your comfort zone, you'll be amazed at how much you can do that you didn't know you could.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I got into this whole 3D modeling thing. It took a while, but eventually I got decent at it.
Yeah. And you learned how to drive a car.
Yeah. And now I'm gonna figure out how to texture this thing. But, yeah, it's funny about how that happens sometimes. And hey, it doesn't always work out. Sometimes you try something new, and you realize, hey, I actually don't like this thing very much, and you stop.
Or, hey, I'm just...
Either way.
Yeah, or it's just like, hey, I'm just extraordinarily bad at this thing.
Yeah. Sometimes you're just not good at that sort of thing, and it's... I mean, you could spend hours and days and weeks and however long honing your skills, trying to get better. But sometimes you just don't want to. Like, I guess personal example. Not really a massive fighting game person. I play them, but I'm not looking to get super good or play online or do whatever. I recently picked up, I recently got a pretty good deal on the Marvel vs. Capcom arcade collection. I'm playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is the only game anyone cares about in that pack, let's be honest with ourselves.
Hey.
I am not, I've only played online with someone once, and that was it. And I've just been having fun just doing the arcade by itself. Just the regular thing.
Yee. No, I think it was actually really funny. Originally, I was scared to like drive into like the major parts of the city or cross country or something like that, because driving the highway, Felt like a very scary thing, changing lanes, not knowing what the other person's going to do. If you're not in a hurry to get anywhere, though, it's not as scary. Especially if you, like, know what direction you're going to turn before you even get to the turnoff. You can just stay in one lane the entire time, and you're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Versus, like, people who are in a hurry to get somewhere, they're constantly lane swapping. Those are the people who are potentially going to get into a crash.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, because they're constantly just going from lane to lane. Like,
Yeah.
higher risk of them accidentally hitting somebody or causing a scene.
My advice, leave home earlier, get to work earlier, and just wait in the parking lot if you're there early. Like, it's better than rushing to get to work.
Mm-hmm. Plus, it might make the players think, "Oh wow, this guy's so amazing. He comes to work super early. He's excited. He's motivated, and that'll help you out a little bit."
You would think, but genuinely now I'm going to vent a bit. Employers don't give a shit. As long as you're there every day, you do what you're told when you're told, and you have things out when they want them, and you follow that formula every single time, regardless of whether you hate the job, like the job, it doesn't matter. Even if you have a decent employer, they still suck because at the end of the day, you're still going to have to fight for a raise.
Yeah.
And it's BS.
Like, they're not going to hand those out willy-nilly.
Nope, you got to ask.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes in an evaluation, if they hand you a number, don't go for the first number. Like, if you look at that check you're going to be making for, like, the next quarter, and it's like, oh, this is my wage now, and you don't think you're worth that number, you don't think that's satisfying, what you do is you slide the paper over, you say, I want more.
Yeah.
Have a rough ballpark estimate of what you want in your head. And if you ever had to negotiate a wage, always ask for more than what you actually want.
Yeah.
Because they will
Yeah.
they will always try to lowball you. Always.
Yeah, and why not trick them into thinking, oh, they're lowballing you. But really, the lowball is actually what you want.
Yep. So I asked for something ridiculous like $18 when all I wanted was $17.50. And I cut somewhere in the middle and I'm making $17.35 an hour. Okay. That's about what I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah. Couple cents off, no big deal.
Yeah. Or I got my eyes set on this job I'm going to switch to, and then they give me like some money, and it's like, oh, $1 less than what I would have started at this job. Here's a way of like, and this is something my dad taught me. If you think you're being taken for a ride by your employer, look for another job. Inform them that you are going to resign your position, and just wait. 9 times out of 10, most companies will not let you walk out that door. That's when they pull you to the negotiation table. They're like, okay, don't go. We'll give you this. If what they're offering you is significantly more than what you were currently making, And like every previous evaluation, right? They could have given you this. Acknowledge that fact. Like, look at that and just think to yourself, you could have given me that this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, always be out for number one. If you were ever gonna like job search or you were just like, it doesn't even matter if you're desperate for money. Don't let them fucking know you're desperate.
Yeah.
They will use you like a mule. You're like, oh, you're arguing from a position of weakness. So that means all I have to do is threaten to terminate you, even if it's an empty threat, and you'll do whatever I say. Do not ever, ever make your employer aware of that. They will exploit it. And you know, maybe you're like a lower manager or something like that's a nice person, fights for you, advocates for you really well. A lot of my managers are. Corporate are all sleazy. They all wear fake smiles. When really they're just looking out for the company's interests.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what, all those fucking years of harassment for like workplace tolerance and like going overboard with like inclusivity seminars, shifting directly to most companies in the West now will probably be abject, bigoted pieces of shit because that's the direction of the presidential administration. They're fake as shit. Fake as fuck. Do not trust them.
No. Like I'll admit I'm no expert, but I have seen and heard things that are just completely fucked, and that's the whole sector.
Yep. Remember all this shit they were doing about like policing language and trying to make a less hostile work environment. Even giving people to rest their heads and shit mentally, like they did with Amazon for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
All of that was for positive press and optics. So when it started eating into their bottom line, or when the unions started popping up, you saw they got a little meaner. Like, obviously they were fake.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So we've got ourselves a black box.
Mm-hmm. I am doing the texture work now. Like, the general modeling is done at this point.
Dinosaur. What was this thing? A Lokiceratops?
Yeah, it's called a Lokiceratops. Might be a newer discovery. I don't really follow dinosaur stuff that much, but yeah, I was informed about this and thought, oh, that looks neat. I like the little horns it has up top, which is probably why I got the name in the first place.
Definitely looks like Loki.
Mm-hmm. So right now I'm just going in doing some very basic texturing. I'm kind of gonna go with the first one you saw of the kind of greenish gray with orange. Because that looks a little nicer. I'm gonna go with that.
Greenish gray with orange. Num 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 num.
Just kind of fill in that whole space there. And right now, I'm just going to draw a couple of things. One, going to draw the horn that gave it its namesake. Start with a very, very basic thing. Refine the shape a little bit here.
Orange. Orange, blue, green, and turquoise.
Yeah.
I saw a thing on YouTube a while back, and it was just like, today winner will receive the gift of Kool-Aid.
That sounds familiar, actually. I might have seen that somewhere before. I just don't remember exactly where.
Now in all 5 food groups, red, green, blue, orange, and turquoise.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. I wish I could find the
Because you
original so I could figure out where it's from.
Because you
that shit was
always need
hilarious.
more Kool-Aid. Let me see if I can find it. I've found it before. Oh god, I found it. I don't even know what this is about. Like back when I found it. It's so silly.
No, don't fill in the whole thing.
Now available in all 5 food groups.
Kind of went weird. So you know what? I'm just gonna reopen it in a new tab. There we are. Yeah, Kryta freaked out for a second. I don't know why, but no biggie. Just select all of these, copy, paste, make it its own new layer, and as for the rest of this, just do that. And then re-import this as a layer. Yeah. Yeah. This time I'm gonna save it as a actual Kryta file. That way, I can keep all the layers and whatnot, and I can just bring it back if I need to. There we go. And then save as PNG again. Alright, back to it. Actually, this could be a bit brighter. This looks a bit too gray. Actually, gonna draw a little bit of an eye right there. Like, where did I say it would be? Checking back on the model real fast. I will try around here-ish. See how that goes. How does it look? A little low, actually. Well, lucky for me, I can do that thing that all 2D artists do and just lasso select and move it up slightly. Try now. That's good. Also, need to adjust the shading slightly so I can see it better in Blender. Closest. There we go. There we are. I promise you, exciting things are happening. Just taking time. Delete that, get a nice transparent background there. And then do the same over here. Alright, check back on this. There we go. Ooh, filling this spot here from when it was cut earlier. I don't want that there. Come think of it, actually. There's probably a smarter way to make this little eye circle thing. Actually, I wonder, is there a smudge tool anywhere? That would help a lot to make this a little bit more nice. A little more clean. That'll do. Fix the brush back. Draw a little eye right there. See how that looks. Lovely. You'll get to see it eventually. Just swapping a lot between Blender and Krita, so doing it on the actual stream would be a little bit disorienting, I think. But it's fine. You'll get to see it in the end, one way or another. Circle that, and if I could find it. Yes, blur. Gaussian blur. Perfect. Well, not quite, actually. What you up to, Sharp?
Watching video.
And not my stream? How dare.
Yeah. Mwah.
You need to like and subscribe to my channel right now.
I already am.
Frick, you got me. Mwah.
Dang. Mwah. You shall make up for this immediately.
Why? You know what? I think you'd be better to actually just paint these sort of details on the model itself. And that being said, here's how it looks thus far.
Hey!
Yee! Look at them big old eyes.
Look at that big boy.
Yeah.
I'm a dinosaur.
Heck yeah.
That's a dinosaur on the PS1.
Actually, you know what? I'm lying. There's one more thing I want to do in Krita. One last thing. How are you feeling, hun?
Eepy.
Aw. You want to go to bed? I'm not holding you hostage.
No, not yet.
Alright.
He's totally holding me hostage now.
Brr.
You see what's happening? You see what you're seeing?
Ooh, okay, that's new. I just wanted to invert the selection, but I guess that actually inverts the colors. Look at that, I learned something new right now. Okay. Let's see how it looks over here. Oh, hey, Shy. Hey, Shy, I see your message.
Where?
Yeah, hope you see you having a good time. Gotta correct that one real fast. Done? That and also do this real quick.
It is impermanent. It's full right now. It is impermanent.
Okay, take the clothes
It's
from
full
here,
right
and
now.
now I just gotta go in and fix efficiencies.
Get up off the floor, let's party
Now.
I just go in.
It is impermanent. It's full right now. It is
I think what I'll do.
impermanent. It's full right now. It's full right now. Full right now.
Test the airbrush real quick. Let's do a little bitty pattern there, just see how that goes. Yeah, okay, that's good. This could be useful. Hmm. Too much strength there. just enough so I can start doing highlights without overwriting what's already on there. Actually, I'll admit it's a little bit hard to see. And this is very much a learn by doing thing because I have never actually used any Blender texturing stuff outside of the bog standard like hard paint before. That looks a little better. Something really simple there. Don't need to go super crazy with it.
Yeah.
Meh. Still holding up. Yes, Greener. I am doing some texture work on the boy. I am experimenting. Giving him some highlights. Adding some highlights here. smudge this area up some. No, not like that. Not quite. There we go. Just kind of rub these areas some. Make it look a smidge more natural. You know, I'm so glad that there aren't any paleontology people watching me right now and just screaming that I'm doing this, that I'm doing all the texture work so inaccurately. But hey, you know what? It's fine.
You disease!
Wah!
How could you be so bad at this?
Ah!
Wow.
Pour that in, and then pour the horn. Just get that nice and coated in orange as well.
Gren.
Grairn.
Grairn. Urge. Rare and Urge. And turquoise.
And turquoise.
And turquoise. Because you always need more Kool-Aid. Today when I will receive the gift of Kool-Aid. Based.
What's based?
I'm just watching you color this in.
Alrighty.
It's like a coloring book, except digital.
Wow. That's amazing.
Wow. Astonishing.
Beautiful. Will electric detail work there? Gonna get this up along the tail, give it some depth here. There you go. And then I think the last major thing I'm gonna tackle is giving this guy a bit of a paint job with his belly. First, a little bit of a test, see how far this is going.
House.
House. Big old house. Just over there on the side of the road. Look at it. Actually, yeah, that doesn't look good. Just, get rid of that weird thing that I did.
House.
I think I'll just draw some little spiky bits like that there. backside. And then just fill in these movers. Oh, gotta fill in this little slot there. And just little dinosaur. Yeah. I think we have it. Just a little dino. Just chilling. Actually, one more detail. One more detail I'd like to add. Get up here. There we go, just spread up nice and evenly along the horn, give it some depth. Save. Save, 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 and... And we have a dino. Pretty neat. I like the way it came out. Texture work, I could still work on that, but, you know, I'm sure I'll get better over time. Big old Greer boy. Greerer, as Shy would say. Come on. Let me move the thing. There we go. Yeah, I think finishing touch will be giving this guy a better shader because really not doing good texture errors right now. Grab a reference. I have a particular tool here I like to use, though, aside from the one I grabbed from Leon Raffy. Simpler one, it might work better for this. I can just find that, and I can just do that real quick. Actually, what the heck? Grab it. Yeah, just grab this one. It should look good. No, don't move it over there. I need to grab the thing. Here we are. First off, oh, that actually looks better already. Just turning up the roughness like that. Because it doesn't look so shiny. It is meant to be a fleshy boy. But you know what? I started. May as well go all the way. Next up is a shader to RGB, which is right there. Next is a color ramp. Right here. This one will take some tweaking. Got 2 extra steps between it and the next thing. Actually, that works fine as it is. Yeah, you'll do. Now, we need an invert color. Haha. Color. Mix. Change this to a multiply. Crank that factor all the way up. Which is actually... No, I'm thinking of the other one. Okay. Grab this. This goes up here. This goes down here. And for the transparency, invert color. Huh. Oh, it just kind of went away on its own. You know, I'm still gonna do it the other way that I do it just in case. You know, gotta make sure. Don't want to cut corners too much. There we go, throw these together into a little add shader, put that there. Right? Oh. Der. I had that whole thing wrong. Put that up there. Put it down here. This there. There we go. That looks about right. There we go. And here it is. We have our dino. Our fun little Lokiceratops. It's pretty fun, honestly. Especially since I didn't have to worry about all the audio bullshit this time. I could just focus on making the model. And of course talking with the boyfriend here. Mwah. Wee. But yeah. This was nice. It was definitely different. Definitely needs more practice with the texture, with the texturing side of things, but hey, you know, one thing at a time. But yeah. That was fun. No. Not Christmas time, not anymore. That's been done for several weeks now. Get out of here. But yeah. I think I'm about ready to call it here. It was a good project. Thank you all for sticking with me to the end. And yeah, I'll be posting Revenge of this guy soon, so you can see him in his full glory. Sharp.
Anything you would like to say before I end it?
No.
Alright, good enough. Catch you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.